Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream, and I'm playing as the Charlotte Hornets, my NBA games. If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room. Welcome everyone we're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Taj Gibson is out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. And that one's good.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Gibson.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Martin finds Miller and out of bounds. Houston will have it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Idiot.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Miller. Sinks the tray.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet missing again.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Ball no good. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Take that. We'll get it back. Got it back.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
Sweet like jello.
And yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with the one individual player. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7",
Yay.
how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, BA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Pass to Green. Can they get it? Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Ball. Three-pointer. Smith with the
It's always
rebound.
the same outcome every
Almost made them
time.
regret defending him so loosely.
Sweating,
Lee
man.
finds Green. And Houston,
It
another
always
three.
Yeah, Green has tons of
Same
confidence in
out.
his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Eason's checked in for Brooks. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets 4th.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Green. Eason pulls it in.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Up top, Şengün. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop. Charlotte trailing. Here's Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Eason. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his third assist of the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Smith. Need that,
brother. 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. The 11-footer, and he drops that one in.
Come on.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred Van Vliet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot, no problem.
There you go, wide open.
And that one's good.
Hey. There we go, that's what I'm talking about.
Now here's Green. He has 6. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Pass to Eason.
You mean wide open?
Green with the ball.
Okay.
Just 5 to shoot. Lots of room. And it's Houston scoring again. Hornets trail by 4. Over to the wing. Now here's Man. 4-3.
It should be a big yen.
Here's Eason. He takes it in. Hornets with the rebound. Man with it. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Outside for Green. There's the 3. Diabate grabs the board. Pass to Man. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
Got it.
Man's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already. We still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And that concludes a back and forth, high-scoring first quarter.
Game's not that bad.
Just
gotta get that hang.
Game so far. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far.
They need to stop tweaking.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight
Turning
has been
this off,
impactful.
turning
They're
that
really
off.
making it hard for the interior defense.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Doris Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
Tuning this setting, tuning that setting.
A player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet, and a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Thompson gets it to go.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Stolen by Thompson. Brooks left side. To the inside. Eason. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Diabate. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So they will count the bucket.
He almost
got it.
Just a second late.
So for the Rockets. Whitmore's checked in for Brooks, and it's Shepard in for Holiday. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Roden's checked in. Thompson outside. Pass to Adams. Fires from 14. The rebound by Mann. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Beyond the arc. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
10 points for him.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Roden. Charlotte, no good that time either.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Eason, good. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. The Rockets lead by 7. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. To the wing, right side. Here's Şengün. Outside, Green launches it. The Hornets pull it in. 1:57 left to play in the half. Ball outside. This one for 3. From distance, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
On the wing, Green. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And he gets it to go. Green's got 10.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Dillon Brooks checked in for Houston. Charlotte shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That one misses for Ball.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. 55 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Ball. Now here's Smith. Brooks outside. 3-pointer off the mark. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The 3 from Ball. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 6.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
And again, it's Houston.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
You take a look at the Hornets. After your hard work in the offseason, yeah, you have big.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Rockets.
As a team, you love it.
Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Williams, and it's Gibson in at the 5. Back to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 11. Here's Van Vliet, and it's Houston scoring again.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
Houston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And it's Brooks missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Şengün with a steal. Here's Green. Oh, away! How about that?
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Carries it from 3. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 18. Pass to Salon. Outside, Green. Inside. Looking to win the run. And Salon gets it to go.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Now Şengün. Outside for Brooks. Fires the 3. And Houston another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Man, the pass to Green. And he drains the quick shot.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Salon. Outside man. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in the game. A clear look for Green. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside man. And there's the drive. Outside, Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Eason's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Van Vliet. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Smith against Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
And here's Green from the arc. Here's Martin. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Smith left side. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Thompson. Oh, okay then.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Smith passes to Green. 1:16 left to play in the third quarter here. Eason with some nice D.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Brooks. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Brooks has got 8 points.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making some changes. Whitmore comes in for Smith, and it's Shepard in for Brooks. Ball passes to Gibson. Here's Miller. Misses the three. Houston leading by 23. Thompson outside. It's Şengün, high post. Clock at 6. Nice move. Tries yet again. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Gibson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Roden. Charlotte, no good that time either. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Thompson's shot is off. Miller right side. Shoots over Thompson. Miller can't get it to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Whitmore, Aaron Holiday out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Adams in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Man with it, working on Thompson. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 21. On the wing, Whitmore. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Adams grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And he lobs it up, and stolen by Green. From behind the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Thompson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's Whitmore. Houston with another miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Back to Whitmore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on man. And the league has made it clear, Graham. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Green's checked in for Tate. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Gibson's checked in for Diabate. Williams comes in for Green. Martin, he's checked in for Curry. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Mann. It's Easton with the jam.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Williams on the wing, fires for three. And the Hornets, another three.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. Adams with a screen on Miller. Whitmore goes in. Pass to Adams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Green.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Martin inside. Whitmore defending. Martin with the bucket. Here's Thompson. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Adams. Shot from 12. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Miller outside. The 3 is up. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Whitmore. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome. And as a coach, Dan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Taj Gibson is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Martin, and at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
That one goes in.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. In talking to the coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Williams can't hit.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Gibson in the post. Capella covering. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hornets also with the subs. Green's checked in. Daniel from outside. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 3. The finish, and it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Roden. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 3. Takes the 13-footer, and there's Hunter on the assist by Daniels.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how he takes shots but doesn't need the ball a lot, and I especially like any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Hunter, no good. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to man. Young, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Young's got 5.
Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And it's good. 2 points. He has 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Kept alive. Diabate. Good work defensively by Capella. And the Hawks with the possession. They're on an 18-7 run. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith's shot is good.
Smith thrives getting the ball inside and scoring around the cup.
The Hawks leading by 7. Young from outside. They get it again. In. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Roden missing. Hunter kicks to Daniels. Hits the three-point bomb.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take...
And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, we've got Josh Green. Seth Curry is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. On the wing, Williams lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that yard.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing language.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Bogdanovich. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Hunter, no one around him. Goes up again, and Okongwu finishes it off. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Green inside the three-point line. Okongwu grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's another turnover by the Hornets. And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. The Hornets also with the subs. Micic, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Capella finds Nance. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
We're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And here's Miller outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wound up there for Bogdanovich. It's Martin on the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And here's Young from the arc. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to to save the possession.
Back to Martin. Fires for three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Hunter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's Curry. That time on the assist from Ball. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. Rizachet is coming in for DeAndre Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Daniels from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the win, he's going to make you pay.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young looking it over. Young is doubled. On the wing, Daniels. 6 to shoot. Johnson the screen. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Atlanta riding high with a 23-point lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Taking a look at Atlanta, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Atlanta Hawks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back.
Well, we've got it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Young passes to Capella. Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 12 in the game.
Well, anytime you want a three-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
And making his third All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
Here's Rizachet. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Charlotte calls timeout. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Young finds Johnson out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels, some last season stats for him. He put up about 6 points per game last season, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Yeah, his coaches and teammates see that drive he has, which is why they want to continue helping him in whatever ways they can.
Here's Young. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, good season for him last year. 9th in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just non-stop. Johnson, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Smith and Capella sends it back.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
Young's shot is good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Smith trying to break loose. Salon, no good. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Nance comes in for Jalen Johnson. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizashe. And it's Bogdanovich in for Daniels.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, your goal there has to be to stop Young first, so that'll open up things for other people.
That bucket in no time at all. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Young pass to Hunter. Here's Nance. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Green missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young with no one around. Good on the triple. 20 points for Trae Young.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the 3-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Again, the miss by Green. The Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Bogdanovich, and with the rebound. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
the foul for the away team. Simpson.
8 seconds left to play here in the third. Nance in the high post. And Nance slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Hawk. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Green. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Micic in at the point. The Hawks shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Wallace.
And if you let Bogdanovich square up from mid-range, it's going to be a long night.
Here's Diabate. No good on the 3. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Atlanta making a switch here. Roddy's checked in. And Curry, here we go. Hunter with some nice defense. Here's Atlanta now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Right wing. Here's Diabate. And again, the Hornets missing. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
Hunter, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. 3-pointer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Wallace outside. To the middle. He's looking for Hunter and finds him.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Charlotte has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich dishes to Wallace. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Diabate. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for Charlotte. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Roddy. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Taj Gibson picks one up. And that one falls for Okongwu. Atlanta making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. Both free throws good from Okongwu. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Right side, ball from downtown. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. To the inside. Here's Buffkin. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And the Hornets call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
So it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So...
And that's going to end this live stream. If you're new to my live stream broadcasts or any of my shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe, us follow my social media. Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.